Suppose I have time for a nap before we leave?
Commander Conde wants to see you. Follow me.
Vocês têm alojamento aqui, não?
I got mess hall duty next week. But he's got a different turn.
I woke up in the middle of the night once and thinking with some machine. Machine never slept.
Some of the guards don't take kindly to these things.
Hey,
You have permission to speak freely. We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot. That's something we're looking into, but it doesn't seem like he knows much. For now, we'll keep him in the brig. Perhaps you could pay me. That was quick thinking on your part. Selfless and creative. Our regular agents can be a little too rigid. Because they...
it's a clever gambit, Commander. Adaptability is key to the success.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not. Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the... Then it worked. You're in. So, now it's time for the next...
Our intel on Searsha was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your...
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you... Yes, you pass your first test. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make any... Just remember, these are ruthless criminals.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by... You should proceed with caution, regardless...
So what's next for you on Nib? Excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume you...
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member.
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we've underestimated one of their people.
I don't disagree, but it's important to... In any case, now that you're with the fleet, we will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance. This will also give us time to bolster our...
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shield?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It's certainly increased. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports.
Eu vou lá pra... Tem que ver uma coisa aqui. Guarida. Nossa, que nome horrível, Guarida. Queria ter crédito suficiente pra comprar uma... Pô, não.
While we're here, let's swing by Centaurian so I can pick up some ammo. Parte spends a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd say it's worth every credit.
Hello, Starborn. I will assist. Captain, I will proceed to my...
It's history. But you look at this.
I hope you don't mind, but I figured the lodge was just a gnat stop. I just had to see it.
Oh, this place is ever... Do you know I dreamt of joining? I don't know, but I'll let your...
I was playing poker with the Dean of Engineering. Well, we worked together. She fires beautifully now. We, took...
I swear your father...
May I present to you Sir Malcolm Livingston's... He was chair of Council. Oh, I'm no expert, but he was some sort of... Near the end of his life, he grew fat. He wound up being a benefit. The stories make him... It was a gift. The Dean and I go way back. And he's a... So it was just a late... Well, we'll let you get back. Miss Noel said we could look around a little further.
Of all the places we've lived, this is my favorite.
Miss Noel, would it be all right if I brought cookies next time?
Actually, Mr.
Nunca vou tentar mejor. Esse.
Well, well. Look who decided to rejoin the world.
Cadê o puto do combo?
Even the trace physiological and neurological readings I'm able to pick up from you. Listen, I know you didn't have to tell us everything about the artifacts. We...
Desgraçado. Não tem remédio.
You won't let this knowledge go to waste.
Comercial, pegar munição. Tá com ela aqui. Ele me dê mais 8 pontos.
Well, well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. It's a high honor. Have to do something big for the colonies to earn that sort of thing. Only ever met a couple myself, and certainly never given one order. You should be real proud. No need to thank me. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks, and the credits should be in your account. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Affilion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access. Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a newest. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending you. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threat. Any of those missions call to you? Any chance to bag some bugs, right? Well, I can provide. Let me just check my logs. Okay, these coordinates should get you to your first target. There. All restrictions are off on this terramorph mission. You deal with it however you see fit. Did you have something to report? These missions are straightforward. Proceed to the location.
Mudei isso, não? Fica pra depois. Quanto crédito tem? 10.000. Quase dá pra comprar nada. Será que esses pontos que ele falou sejam relevantes?
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are... Welcome to UC... Yes. Right. Come back if you need something else. Yes? Dropping off a few
Pode entrar. Eu quero. Você não quer?
Okay.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Tá fechado. Certeza? Eu mandei uma mensagem lá. Eu mandei uma mensagem lá.
Well, that was fun. Now what?
You said the take was 10K,
Good day, Captain.
but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new roof.
Hi.
Hey,
Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
Hello, Captain.
The hell took you so long? Forget. Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some backbone. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before you square off with someone who can kick your ass. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap might look... You think? And that's only part. I can give you the short...
Story time? How did...
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show you. All right. History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aww. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next.
These
These doors are giving out on us. So about 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story.
Well. Neva's new. Everyone up. Hey, if you want to put... I carry most of the stuff. Occasionally. Just don't screw... Not being intimidated. A little advice, Sadiqi? You bleed for the fleet. Anyone who says... Well, most people just glaze. Take your pick.
Mesmas coisas, velho. É as mesmíssimas armas. Certo que o dano tá um pouquinho maior.
Done here? Fine by me.
Fine by me.
I hope you actually need components. I hate wasting my time.
Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that?
Trade Authority takes anything and everything.
Não sabia. Deixa eu falar.
What'll it be, friend? The fleet's got an impressive commerce system. They even managed a legitimate doctor. Business on the key is like no other. Not everyone thinks so.
I'm still trade authority. There are a few, Neva included, that see me as an outsider. Regardless, as long as the fleet has goods to push, the trade authority will always maintain... I was hoping...
Isso não.
Remember, all trades are restriction-free.
On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. They'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Misra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the last Nova, where Boggs serves watered down
prices.
And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.